Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another puppy video. I have Lucy here. Last week I put up a video kind of talking about Lucy, telling you guys how we came to get her. We've had her about 2 weeks now. That video was a Dollar Tree puppy haul. I shared some really wonderful stuff I was able to find at the Dollar Tree. Plus I love doing that video because so many of you guys came on and shared tips with me. So many of you are puppy experts and I got some really great information. I'm hoping this can kind of be the same thing here today. If you have puppy expertise, please leave it in the comments. This is going to be mostly about my toddler. I have a 3-year-old and I have 2 adult male cats. So this is some of the techniques we've been doing to get everybody acquainted to one another. I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I didn't want my cats to feel stressed, and so we tried some things that really helped. I wanted to share it with you. She's such a love. We just love her. So the first thing I want to talk about is getting mentally prepared. I think that is a good tip just in general in life, and it certainly helped here. I'm gonna put Lucy down. So we got really mentally prepared before we brought her home, particularly in regards to my 3-year-old. She's playing. So my daughter loves animals. She loves our cats, but and we've been around dogs before, and anytime she saw a dog she was excited to see the dog, but when she got closer I was never successfully able to get her to play with a dog, pet a dog. She got a little nervous. So I talked to her a lot before we brought Lucy home. I really told her what we were going to do. Every day I talked to her about it. I would encourage you to maybe even get some books, some board books on the topic for your kids, so she really knew that we were bringing a dog home and it was going to be our dog and we were going to take care of her. I let my daughter go with me to pick the puppy up. We picked her up at a Petco. She is a rescue dog, but the organization that rescued her brought the puppies to the Petco to hand them off to the different new owners. So it was loud, it was hectic, there were a lot of animals, but I really explained to my daughter what we were doing that day and she got it, and she was calm, she was looking forward to it. That really helped. Everybody was in the right place. It helped me to be mentally prepared. My husband, we all knew that we were doing something that was going to have challenges. We were up to the challenge. We got our game faces on and it went really well. The next thing I'm going to talk about is setting your house up for success. So make sure you have everything you need so that the transition is going to be a smooth one, so you have all your things, all your ducks in a row. So first, that's getting a shopping list together and making sure you buy all of the items you're going to need. Know the different training techniques you're going to try. We knew we were going to crate train her, so we knew we needed a crate. She's a lab puppy, so we knew that we needed a fairly larger crate, not a small one. So do research on the sort of food you want to feed your puppy, the treats you want to give, toys, anything you're going to need for house training, for housebreaking. Have all your stuff together so you're not scrambling, and then get your house ready. Do a little puppy proofing, pick stuff up off the floor, make spaces that you can bring your dog into and you feel really comfortable having him or her there, that you're not going to be stressed. Get anything valuable out of the way. You want to be able to feel calm having your puppy in the space, because then the puppy's going to be calmer. So just make the room somewhere that you're happy for her to be. You know, she's not going to get into anything that she is not supposed to be in. The next thing I'm going to talk about is treats. Treats for everybody in the home. So that was treats for puppy, treats for kitties, treats for my daughter. And when I say treats for my daughter, I don't really mean treats. But we had like food treats, you know, little bones and things. We had lots of catnip. I kept giving it to my cats. Just in the days after we brought Lucy home, I was doling out a lot of catnip. I just didn't want them to feel stressed. So treats, like the edible kind, and then also little toys. I got my cats new toys, I got Lucy new toys, and I let my daughter help pick out the dog's toys so that she felt sort of ownership and she was proud to share them with Lucy. She kind of thinks of them as her toys too. They're not, they're dog toys, but she thinks they're toys for her and Lucy to play with together. Balls have been really great for that. It's something they can do together. So they all feel like they're being rewarded. It's kind of a fun time. It's, you know, it's a chaotic time, but it's fun. So that has really helped. Something else, Lucy's asleep over there. Positive reinforcement has been a big thing in our home. So I have all the treats, right? So if anybody is exhibiting good behavior, they get a treat. And if anybody starts to have bad behavior and I'm able to say, no, don't do that, and then they stop, they get a treat. So it's not just edible treats either. Positive reinforcement for me is also just attention, positive attention, a lot of belly rubs, a lot of ear scratches for the dog, for the cats, and you know, for my daughter too, a lot of yes, good job. I just think that animals really respond to that. They respond really well to positive reinforcement as opposed to negative reinforcement. This is kind of my parenting philosophy too, so I'm using it in puppy rearing, and also kind of just using a really happy voice when they do something you're happy about. Oh yes, good girl, good job. For the cats too, you know, I'm not not training them. They're adults, they're mature, they're well behaved, but I'm kind of training them in that I want them to tolerate the puppy. Our puppy is energetic, she's young, she's so happy to see everybody, she gets really excited, and I want my cats to tolerate that behavior. They're chill, they're calm, and I need them to be okay being around an animal that is super excited right now. So giving them positive reinforcement when they allow the puppy to be a puppy, when they sit still and let her be without getting tense, without leaving, I give them a lot of positive reinforcement, and that is helping. And then finally, set up first introductions in a way that it's going to go well. So when you first bring the puppy into the house and you've got the other animals, you want them to meet and be happy to be around one another, but you want to make sure everybody's safe. Everybody feels secure. What I did in bringing the puppy in is we have a room in our house where we have glass French doors, and so I made sure that the animals were separated by that French door, and it was perfect. They could see each other, and they all went up right up to the glass to look at each other, to sniff one another out. The noses were touching through the glass. They could smell one another, they could hear one another. So that was a really great way for them to get acquainted with one another without it being just a free-for-all, here's an excitable puppy with 2 cats and you don't know what's going to happen. If you don't have something like that, you can always use like a baby gate. That would be kind of a good partition. Something where it's separate, but you know, not really separate. They're kind of together, kind of not. Everybody feels safe. You don't want to, I feel like when animals feel cornered, that's when the bad behavior happens. So you want everybody to have their own space, but still kind of be together. And then in saying that, something else I really paid attention to is I made nothing off limits. No spaces in the home are off limits to anybody. For example, you know, if the puppy wants to go in my daughter's room and sniff around and check it out, great, let her go sniff it out and get acquainted. If the cats want to sniff out the crate that the puppy's sleeping in, if they want to sniff around her bed, if anybody is interested in one another's toys, in one another's water dish, I really want, I feel like when you make things off limits, that breeds more curiosity and you're just even more wanting to get in there and see what it's all about. So this is everybody's home. We're all going to coexist. Everybody's welcome here. So I'm just trying to be very relaxed and let everybody hang out, check out, explore. And I find that sort of letting the puppy go around and check everything out without being too hyper anxious about it. I'm letting the cats set their own boundaries, if that makes sense. So if the cats have had enough of the puppy, they let her know, you know, they will run away, they'll get up somewhere high. Animals have sort of a language and a way to communicate with one another that people cannot replicate, and so I'm letting them interact with one another in a way where they're setting their own boundaries, and I'm watching constantly because I don't want anybody to get hurt. Fortunately, my cats are not aggressive, so we haven't had any problems, but letting them figure it out. It's kind of like when you let toddlers play, right? Get involved when you need to, but sort of encourage them to figure it out. Get acquainted, learn about one another. That's what we're doing in our home, and it's working very well. It's gone better than I would have expected. It is, like I said, it's chaotic in my home right now, but very fun, full of a lot of love and joy. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this. I would love to do more puppy videos with Lucy. I love having her in here with me when I'm filming. I would love to maybe do a video on housebreaking, maybe when I'm further into the process and I feel a little bit more like I have expertise on it. If you're new to my channel, my videos here always kind of have an angle toward making things easier. So if it's cooking, decorating, DIY projects, whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to tell you guys how we can do it a little bit more simply. That's what I am all about. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, like I said, so I'll know to do more videos like this, and hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss out on my future videos. I do videos every single week. I love connecting with you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I will see you guys next time. Bye.